to first start by thanking you, the returning subscribers, the new subscribers. There are so many. We really appreciate you. We really pray for you each and every day. May the Lord bless you. May the Lord enlarge you. May the Lord protect you. May the Lord shield you together with your family. We don't take it for granted, guys, that you take your time and watch us. We really, really appreciate. You who has not subscribed, kindly hit that subscription button. It is free of charge and we're going to appreciate. Guys, today I start my before I start my video, I want to talk about Coco Girl. Coco Girl is a nice lady because she has actually shown us a lot about Jamaica. The other day she was in an ocean, and inside that ocean there was a cave. There were stones on this side and this other side, and on roof there were stones, and it was so beautiful. And we appreciate that she's showing us the beauty of Jamaica. However, I could see if she can actually watch this video, it is an advice to her. Because I usually see wherever Coco Girl goes, she really quarrels with the people. I don't understand why, because I thought maybe it is the language barrier. People don't understand her because maybe her English is not so fluent or so clear that people can understand what she's saying. So I thought maybe people misunderstand her because of the language barrier. But I saw sometimes Coco Girl, I don't know whether it is straightforwardness or lack of fear, or I don't know how I can describe her, but sometimes she takes it too far. Like I was watching one of her videos and she was with her friends who are actually Jamaicans. And there was an issue about electricity. I didn't understand the issue so well, but she was saying it is posing a risk to the people that were there. I think the electric wires were passing on water, and there were people that were passing through there and they were getting electrocuted. And herself was saying she was getting electrocuted. She was so outspoken about it. And there is this lady she was talking about that she's the one who had actually made that wire to fall down. And she was saying, I am trying to talk to her and she's not actually acting. Sometimes this lady might not be knowing what to do in case of an electric wire falling down on water. Remember that this lady is not an expert, because according to her, I think she was selling or she was drinking, she was in a bar, the other lady. And therefore, maybe she was reluctant to act because she does not know how to handle the electric wire. And there were other people who were there actually, and they were not commenting, but Coco Girl kept on returning back there and showing us and telling us how dangerous it was, which is obviously true. The wire was dangerous, but I thought there is a better way to handle the situation, because Coco Girl was in the midst of Jamaican people, and Jamaican people, I'm sure they know how to handle such a situation. And Coco Girl went ahead and called the police, and the police came after some time. Actually, she later complained that the police were delaying, and it's like they had disconnected her, something like that. And sometimes, what can I say? Sometimes when we go to Rome, let me talk about that. When we go to Rome, it is very, very necessary to wait the Romans to do what they know best. Because when you are a stranger, you don't know how such a case is handled. You don't know what people in that area do. You don't know what such problems are, how such problems are solved. And therefore, Coco Girl calling the police, it was not in a good taste to most of the people that were there, and actually to most of the Jamaicans people. And that is why I thought it is good to mention that sometimes it is good to liaise with the locals. Ask them, in case of such a thing, what do you do? How do you handle it? And actually, because they were with some men, she could have asked those men, how do we handle such a situation so that it doesn't pose danger to the people that are here and even ourselves? So I thought she went too far, though in the comment section you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought she went too far. Instead of actually involving the locals, involving the people they were with, because she was with friends, ask them how such a situation is handled, so that it does not create bad blood between her and the Jamaicans people. So Coco girl, if you're watching me, it's good sometimes to consult the local people, to consult your friends who are Jamaicans, whom you are with, so that they can tell you how to handle such a situation instead of maybe calling the police. And I know the police, if they behave like the police in Kenya, they'll come and start looking for problems so that they can be bribed, so that they can be done. Yeah, the police are police, actually everywhere, even here in Kenya. And therefore I thought such a situation would have been handled by the locals, the Jamaicans who were there. And therefore, I thought it was good to start by that before I enter into my video today. Today, guys, I am in the mood to portray the Jamaican vibes. These guys are epic. They are marvelous. You know, I usually sometimes watch some videos and I start laughing on my own. I was watching Kino and the video was about a night, what? Let me check, guys, so that I don't say something I'm not sure of. The video was about nightlife in Trench Town, and there were some elderly men. Let me talk about elderly because I can see they had gray hair, and these guys were epic. They had the vibes, the Jamaican vibes. You know, in Jamaica, I've noted everybody is a song composer and is a singer. And these two men were a vibe. Because they were praying, actually they were actually laughing. Is it laughing? Yeah. And they were laughing, and Kino was making some sounds, and these people, all of them were dancing and rejoicing, and they were happy and enjoying the night. And I said, if you compare Jamaica and where we are in Kenya, you will not go to streets, or rather you go somewhere you find people just creating songs and dancing, and they are joyful, they are happy, they are enjoying the moment, actually enjoying the moment. And I was so enjoying the moment with them, laughing, and I also stood and sort of started dancing with them. It was so epic. And I've seen this is the trend in Jamaica. And I want you to first see the clip of those men and enjoy the moment together with me and them. So let us enjoy this moment together with them and see what was happening in Trench Town. It was epic. I was really enjoying the moment. Oh my God. I'm even longing to go to Jamaica. These people can really make you enjoy. That is Jamaican vibe. Always happy, always merry, always in a positive mood, in a positive vibes. And I love that. I love that in Jamaica. Guys, we also saw sometimes back when Shonarwa was in Jamaica, and there is this moment she was going along the roads in Trench Town, and she found this lady who was actually twerking, and Shonarwa joined, and they started dancing together. Do you know, these moments are so many in Jamaica, whereby actually we have seen them. We have seen the Wango just moving around the road and finds people, and they start laughing or singing, and they are so happy, and they join and they start. So guys, I was was talking about the positive vibes in Jamaica and the dancing along the streets. And we have seen it already with Kino and the elderly men that were actually composing their own song and dancing and becoming happy. It is so enjoyable. Now, if you want to believe that this is a Jamaican vibe, it is naturally in their veins. They cannot afford, they cannot stop dancing, they cannot stop singing, they cannot stop being happy. I want us to see Dimango walking around the streets of Trench Town and see what happens. These are the positive vibes of Jamaica. Let us have a look at it and see how the Jamaicans behave. They are epic. They are epic, I tell you. Let us see.
Give it to them from me to get up. Love you, Mwanga.
Oh my God! Oh, that was a guy that was just met by Dimango as she was walking around Trench Town, and the guys composed a song and started singing for D. And actually, he was actually telling her, I love you, mwah, mwah, mwah. You have all had. Those are the positive vibes you're going to find as you walk along the Jamaican streets. What about the friendly nature of Jamaica people? They are so happy to see visitors, to see Africans, and they rejoice and they are ready to talk with them so much. Have a look at this. Also.
One love. So I want to walk around and show them around. Yeah. You want to go with me? Come back and say hi? Okay, alright. Alright, so good morning once again, guys, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, I am live in Trench Town. So the media depicts Jamaica as a very dangerous place. They tell us all sorts of lies and propaganda, making us divided. Most of the people really fear this place. And as you guys can see, I am here all alone as a female traveler. This is literally my first time in Jamaica. How are you? Wagwan. This is my first time in Jamaica, and by the end of this video, you would have known what it takes. Is it safe or not? Are the media people right or wrong? And what are some of the things that they are lying about? Some miscommunication. Alright, let me show you guys around. Yeah. It's you again. Team, let's see. Wow. Dream team. Yeah. You have a dream. What's the dream about? For the community. Make what? Better community. Do you know how to say my name? Arwa. Yes, Arwa.
So guys, I don't want to play the whole video, but if you look at Sean Arwa's video, Dimwango's video, you'll find that the people they encounter in Jamaica are ready to help them, they are ready to work with them, they are so merry, they are so happy to have met these ladies. And the gentleman we have seen in the video is actually volunteered to show Sean Arwa loud Trench Town. He actually walked with her and they went meeting other gentlemen or other people along the way, and they were so welcoming, so warm, so happy to see the strangers and actually to walk with them and to talk to them and to show them around. Those are the positive vibes in Jamaica. Now today I just decided to look at how do Jamaican people behave. What kind of character do they portray? And I wanted to concentrate so much on the positive vibes of the people of Jamaica, which is actually shown by the music they play, the music they dance, how merry they are, how joyful they are, how welcoming they are, how warm they are to people, and how ready they are to help actually go to Jamaica. And this is not the whole lot of Jamaica. Actually, we are talking about Trench Town. The place that the media portrays is very dangerous. We have seen Shonarwa walking along the streets of Trench Town alone, meeting with the people, mingling, socializing, being happy, and then enjoying the vibe, enjoying the moment. That is what we actually call about life. Life is about being happy. Life is about getting married. Life is about enjoying the company of others and socializing with others. And that is what we see the Jamaicans people are. Guys, the other thing that I found with the people of Jamaica, and I'm not going to give receipts on that, is that the people of Jamaica are very, very spiritual. In terms of loving God, in terms of actually being Christians, and whichever religion they are in, they really fear God. The reason why I'm saying this is because I witnessed in one of the videos, in one of the bloggers in Jamaica, and I was looking at the video whereby there is this young man, a student, who was murdered in school because of a rough triangle, something like that. And I could see so many Jamaicans in the comment section telling people we should fast and pray, we should call upon the name of God, we should pray for our children, we should introduce our children in the church, in other words, introduce our children to God. So I realized that sometimes I could think, actually let me tell you guys the truth. I thought the Jamaicans, most of them are Rastafarians. They follow Rastafarian movement. That is the misconception I had about Jamaica. Before I came to know Jamaica through these bloggers who have gone and showed us the country, the people, the way of life of the people, the culture, the religion, and everything else, I thought Jamaicans are all Rastafarians. The other thing that I thought about Jamaica is that maybe they smoke weed, almost all of them. But I have realized how mistaken I was. The Rastafarian movement is only maybe 2% in Jamaica. And most of the Jamaicans actually don't smoke weed. By the way, there is a video I went to shoot somewhere in the ghetto, and the small child was, one of the people I was actually interviewing was telling me, we know Jamaica because of the growing of wind. But I have realized wind is not even the cash crop in Jamaica. There are so many activities and good things that happen in Jamaica. So I realized that the people of Jamaica are God-fearing people. They are very much into church. They are very much into worshiping God. And they are very much into introducing their children to this God. Because I saw it after that video of that young man who was actually killed. I saw so many people commenting in the comment section about God and telling the people that we should go back to God. We should leave the ways that are not godly and embrace godly ways so that we can save our children. And the other day, I was watching this lady. I don't know how she was murdered, but it is said that she was found in her house murdered. And I could see in the comment section the Jamaicans were very, very mad about it, and they were actually, most of them, recommending prayers, recommending seeking God, recommending turning back to God. And I found this very, very important because everywhere, even here in Kenya, there are cases of murder, there are cases of rough triangle, there are all these cases. And I really embraced the way most of the Jamaicans were commenting that people need to turn back to God. People need to seek their Savior. People need to lead their children into worshiping God in truth and in spirit, so that some of these crimes that we see on the streets, both here in Kenya and even in Jamaica, they can reduce as long as we introduce our children to God, as long as we reference God, as long as we adore God, as long as we fear God. That is something else I noted about Jamaica. I'm not going to talk about all the things I have known about Jamaica, but I wanted specifically to talk about the positive vibes of the people of Jamaica and the spiritual beat of the people of Jamaica, because those are the things that I didn't know about Jamaica, and I have come to learn them and to know them and to embrace them and to love these people, because because they are great people. Guys, I think I'll stop my video at that juncture. There is a lot of video showing there's so many things I've learned about Jamaica, and therefore I'll stop at this and pray that God blesses you, God protects you at this season of rains, and God be with you. Bye until we meet next time. Bye bye and God.